Good afternoon, everyone. So we'll continue with chapter 6. Of geography, region, landforms of the earth. Now we already discussed about the mountains, right? Mountains, types of mountains, and then we discussed about the limitations of mountains and advantages of mountains. Plains also we have discussed, right? What are plains? The definition we have already discussed. Plateaus also, the definition we have already discussed. And for plains, what are the benefits of the plains? What is the importance of the plain? That also we have discussed, right? Now we are going to discuss about types of plains. Okay? Types of plains. Till the time class 6, I am not getting a proper homework from your side. The homework which you people are sending is not appropriate at all. Many of the students what they did, they have not made the world map properly. You people have not made world map properly. Also, if you see the places you have not mentioned properly. Some people only draw the world map, only colored the places. Now, how do I know what places they are? What I told you to do, if this is India, okay, and suppose here you will come, here Africa you will get, okay, and like this if you have somewhat here, the whole world map you will draw, and suppose I am just explaining about India. This is India, and this all suppose is the world map. Now I want to show India, and in India I want to show the northern plains or Deccan Plateau. I want to show the Deccan Plateau. So first I will highlight India. I will highlight it with any color. I will color this India. Okay. And after that, this is the Deccan Plateau. This is the Deccan Plateau. So I will highlight this Deccan Plateau with other color. But somehow I will highlight this. This is India. I will mention this is India. In India, here we have different plateau. This is what we have different plateau. This is how I will make the map. If you are drawing like this and you are making like this and you color this, now what do I know? What is this? How I supposed to know what have you made this? How I will know this is India and this is Deccan Plateau if you will not write? So there I got some of the intelligent students who have made only world map and colored it with different colors with no is very important to know. Okay, till the time I was going to discuss types of planes. So basically, the main types of planes which we are going to discuss is alluvial plain, alluvial plains. Then we have delta plains. Then we have coastal plains. So basically, if you see, plains are made from the rivers, right? The rivers which come from the mountains, they form these plains, right? Now these plains, these alluvial plains, they are made from the sediments which brought by the river Ganga. So here if you see, from the rivers, so the rivers which bring sediments with them, and those sediments are deposited and they develop the alluvial plains. Okay. Now in this if you see, we have Ganga Brahmaputra plains. Ganga we have Ganga Brahmaputra plains, which is made by the sediments. These are the rivers Ganga and Brahmaputra. They bring the sediments with them and they deposit it, and like this alluvial plains are made. So we have Ganga Brahmaputra plain in India, which is example of this alluvial plain. Also we have Yangtze plains. Yangtze plains are in China. These are in China. This is in India. Okay. So if you see, they are made from the rivers. Okay. They are made from the rivers. The rivers brings the sediments with them and they deposit it. And thus these alluvial plains are developed. Okay. So you would be thinking now, ma'am, we have read the same definition in the plains. Then what is the difference in delta and coastal plain? So there is difference. What is different in this delta plain? So if you talk about the delta plain, these delta plains are formed at the mouth of the rivers by these tributaries. Okay, by these tributaries, these delta plains are made at the mouth of the river. Do you know where is the mouth of the river? Everything forgot. So if this river is going and it meets the sea here, this is the sea. Is it visible now? Just okay. So this is sea. This is the river. This is the end point. Here sea starts. So this river will go and meet it. See? Right? Now here it will create like this, the triangles will be created. Right? This is delta. This is delta. We have read all this in previous class. This is delta. Now the thing is, when it meets where it will end and the sea will start. The end of the river is the mouth of the river. And when it go and meets in the sea, before that it makes delta. Okay. Now the thing is, when it is coming from mountain, it is bringing sediment. When it comes from mountain, it is bringing the sediments here. Okay. So it will deposit it when it comes on the plain. Okay. Just I will speak this. Okay. So this is mountain. The river is coming like this, and after this it will go like this. Okay. Now here suppose it meets to sea. So from here it is coming in speed. It is bringing sediments. Okay. The sediments it is bringing. Here it will deposit. Right. So this area here it will create alluvial plains. Here it will create alluvial plains. But when it go at the end, here it will create delta like this. Right? It will make delta. So here the plains which will be made, here the plains which will be developed, that will be delta plains. Understood? So here what you can differentiate, alluvial plains will be made at the starting of the sea, basically where it comes on the plain surface. From mountain it is coming. So when it comes on the plain surface, in the starting it will make the alluvial plains. But when it is going to the end, these delta plains will be at the end of the river, where it is making delta. Understood? Have you understood the difference between delta plain and alluvial plain? Everyone? Alluvial plain is made from the sediments which river brings with it. So it will be basically made at the starting of the river. Basically when it comes from mountain to the plain, there only it will be made. Okay? But delta is basically made at the end of the river. When it go and meet sea or ocean, there it will create delta. Now, these delta plains will be made at the end of the river. So understand, alluvial will be the starting of the river and delta will be at the end of the river. Okay, these two you understood? Now, if we see the example of this delta plains, we have Lombardy plains. These Lombardy plains is in Italy. Now, if I ask you to go and find Italy and Lombardy plains, I don't know what you people are going to do with me, because I am very frustrated with the homework which I got. So I will teach you to look into the map today, but let's complete this plain one then. Okay, so Lombardy plains, that is in Italy, and it is made by the river Po. So don't just listen and laugh with the name of the river. The name of the river is Po. Okay. These tributaries of the river Po and this river make the delta plain, which is Lombardy plain. Okay. What can we do? We cannot change the names, no? The names are like this. Okay. Now coastal plains. Last is coastal plains. So we differentiate between alluvial and delta. Okay. In between alluvial and delta we differentiate. But what about the coastal plains? So these coastal plains are on the coastal areas, that is, they are made from the they develop on the shores. Can anyone tell me what is shore? S-H-O-R-E, shore. Find out and give me the answer fast. What is shore? S-H-O-R-E, shore. Okay. Now these plains develop, actually they have low elevations, low elevations rising gently from shores. So they develop on shores. Okay. So that you need to understand. Kinara. Kinara is also called bank. Then why shore? Saurabh has given answer. The meaning of shore is kinara. So we call bank, and bank is also kinara. Why shore? Find out. To help the river. What is that? So these are basically developed because these are basically let me first erase this one. This one everyone understood, right? I will explain this one also, the coastal one also. So they coastal plains are basically caused by the uplift of the continental shelves. So what happens on the shores? That means on the edge of the ocean or sea. At the edge of the ocean or sea, suppose this is the ocean, okay, and this is the land. This is the land. So what happens? The lands, the continental shelves, I have already told that we have it in plates, in different plates, right? So what happens? Sometimes these plates uplift. Uplift means ऊपर की तरफ उठ जाते हैं के एज पे, ओके? सो जब ये ऊपर की तरफ उठ जाते हैं, then they develop the coastal plains. So here you can see there is a different process of development of coastal plains. Okay. So they basically are developed on the coast, shore. That means sea or ocean, at the edge of sea or ocean. They develop on the edge of sea or ocean. And there what happens, how they are developed? Sometimes the continental shelf, the plates, they uplift. ऊपर की तरफ उठ जाते हैं. So these plains are developed. Understood? We have the example of coastal plains in our country only. Okay, in our country itself we have the example of coastal plain. So see how. So again I am explaining, like you have, see here, this is the land. So what happens sometimes, this will be plates, right? Like this. We have already read that these are plates. So sometimes some plates uplift. We can understand like this. This is the sea and this is the land. Okay, here we have sea, here we have land. So what happens? This uplifts sometimes. Okay, ऊपर की तरफ उठते हैं, तो these plains are developed. Okay, so they basically develop on the shore of coast of sea or ocean. So here we have seen till now these two developed with the rivers, but here if we see these develop on the shore of the coast of sea or ocean. Okay, so you need to keep this in mind. Any Okay, no questions. No questions. Okay. So example of coastal plains. So we have Eastern Ghat, Eastern coastal plains, and then we have Western coastal plains. Okay. So these two we have in India itself. And we have already discussed the benefits of plains. So now I want to show you how we should read map. Okay. So be ready how we should read map, that we are going to discuss. So this is the map. This is world map. So first we will understand how to read world map. You cannot see the world map. The map is not coming on your screen. Okay. That is what I am asking, no? Now I think it is visible to you all. Yes, now it is visible. So in this is the world map. Okay. Now if you see, we have the continents here. This is Europe, Asia, then you have Australia, then you have Africa here. So this is the Africa, this is Africa. Here you have Europe, this is Europe, then you have Asia. This all is Asia. Okay. Then here you have Australia, then South America, then you have North America. Okay. So like this, you have different continents. So whenever you are drawing, whenever you are making world map, please you need to make it like this. Okay. Now this is the equator. This one is the equator. If you see, this equator divides our earth into two parts. These are imaginary lines. These are not real lines, but we have made these lines so that we can understand we can find out the exact location of the places. For that we have made these imaginary lines on the map and globe. Okay, in reality we don't have these lines on the earth. Okay, just we have made this on globe or maps so that we can divide and we can understand the things properly. Okay, so this is equator. Equator divides our earth into two parts. So if you see equator, you can see this is northern hemisphere and this is southern hemisphere. So you can see in northern hemisphere we have more land masses, and in southern hemisphere we have less land masses. Okay. Also, if you see, this is Tropic of Cancer. So here is our country India. Here we have our country India, and this is Tropic of Cancer, which Tropic of Cancer divides our country into almost two equal parts. My dear Divyanshu, this is not required. Understood? If you are becoming over smart, I can throw you out of the class. Stupid. When it is time to do homework, that time you are not using brain. Now you are using your stupid brain here to disturb us. So here is our country, and Tropic of Cancer divides our country into two equal halves. Okay. Now if you see, these are the plains, major plains. These are the grasslands, and they are basically the major plains of the earth. So we have prairie in North America. You have prairie in your book also. When you read plains, The prairie is mentioned in your book. So this is prairie in North America. So this is how you need to make it, no? See, first the name of continents has been mentioned, right? Names of continent has been mentioned. Now they have darkened these areas. So darken these areas means these are the plains. Okay, grasslands or plains. These are the plains. Now after that they have written the name of these plains also. So this is prairie. So like this you need to make the map, world map, whenever I am giving homework. You need to mention equator. You need to mention Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. You need to mention the name of the places, name of the thing which you are doing. Also, if you see one thing, just a minute, here, grasslands of the world. So they have mentioned the heading. So heading should be there in your map. Like block mountains of the world. Like fold mountains of the world. Like this, you give the heading and then you mention those things. Understood? This time also I have given you a homework to mention plains and plateaus in world map. This time please do your homework sincerely. So these are some of the plains of the world. Now we'll go to another one. So we discussed about Yangtze Plain. So Yangtze Plain is in, let me show you. It is in China, right? So first we need to understand where is China. Just a minute, let me see. This is Italy here. So this is how we need to understand. Can you see the China here in the world map, everyone? So here next to India, north to India, in northeast side of India, you have China. So everyone can see China here. Now in China we have Yangtze Plain. Yangtze Plain is being made by Yangtze River. So first we need to find out where is Yangtze River in China. Okay, so in world map here is China. So obviously somewhat here Yangtze Plain will be. So we'll go to next one and we'll find out where is Yangtze River. So this is the map of China. And if you zoom it, here is the Yangtze River, this one. Here you have Yangtze River. And here only you will have the Yangtze Plain, here. Okay, this is the Yangtze Plain made by Yangtze River. So like this you need to understand where the things are. Okay. So if you see it is, just a minute, I need to erase this and then you will understand. Okay, like this. So you can see Indian subcontinent is here. Here we have Indian subcontinent. This is Himalaya. Okay, so this is part of India. If you see, this is India. Okay, this is India. Here. Understood? So this is in India. Now this is all China. So you can see Yangtze River was here. Here you have Yangtze Plain. If you see, okay, when you take this area of India, so here in between you have Yangtze plain. So like this, you need to locate the places and read the map. You should know how to read the map. So let's go to world map again. Now this is the world map. Everyone can see, I think. This is the world map, and just a minute. So here is India. This is India. This will be the part of India. And here you have China. This whole area is China, right? Now here somewhat we will have the Yangtze River. Sorry. So you will have Yangtze River here. I am unable to make it very properly. So somewhat here you will have the Yangtze Plain. So like this you need to go through the map. Understood everyone? When you will mark Yangtze Plain, you will mark it here. Okay, like this. Make a dot like this on the world map. And first you mention that this area is China. Color this area China with any light color. Then inside China, make a dot. You write this is China. And here, mark it like this, Yangtze Plain. So this is how you need to do the homework and you can get full marks. Okay? Now thank you all for today. We'll meet in next class.